Okay. So Luke, we back. Luke 2 and 41. Now his parents went to Jerusalem every year at the feast of the Passover. So now it's acknowledging that his parents, okay, so no stepfather, none of that. His parents, Mary and Joseph, his parents. Now, more proof on that. Let's get it. All right, verse 48. Matter of fact, I'll start at I mean, you guys could read it on your own, but I'm gonna just start at 46. And it came to pass that after 3 days they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions, and all that heard him were astonished at his understanding and his answers. Verse 48. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrow. So even Mary acknowledged Joseph as his father. Okay, so I mean, I don't know why people continue to act like Joseph is not his father. And I'm going to get the proof to prove that they knew that Joseph was the father. But right here, we have proof that Mary, she said that Joseph was the father. Okay? You know, because, I mean, the Most High is not an author of confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. It's not that, sneaky to just put Mary would have said your stepfather or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense for people to continue to act like Joseph was just this guy that he was just around or something like that. But let's look at verse 49. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Was ye not that I must be about my Father's business? Verse 50. And they understood not the saying which he spake unto them. So, you know what I'm saying? He's saying, I'm about my Father's business. And they're not understanding. They didn't understand what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got your son talking about, I'm about my Father's business. And you being the father, you like, what is he talking about? I'm his father. So it's showing you they didn't understand. Otherwise, Joseph would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, I know that I'm not the father. So he was surprised. So I mean, I don't see I don't see a virgin birth in that. Yeah, I mean, you could try to get around that, but you just can't get around it. Now, verse 51. Verse 51. And he went down with them, meaning Mary and Joseph, and came to Nazareth and was subject unto them. But his mother kept all these sayings in her heart. So he was subject unto them. So let's get it. Let's get what out of Christ's mouth himself, what he said. First, I'm going to get in the law. Let's get it. Because this is the law that everybody should know already. Okay, Exodus 20 and 12. Let's get it. Because this is what Christ was doing. Exodus 20 and 12. Okay, honor thy father and thy mother. Plain as day. Honor thy mother and thy father. So, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee. So, matter of fact, let's get what Christ said out of his own mouth. But there's one to show you that he was being subject to them. Those are his parents. So Why would he, you know what I'm saying? He had to be subject. He came to fulfill the law, right? So let's, you know what I'm saying? So you can't get around that. He was obeying his parents. Okay, so Matthew 19:19. Honor thy father and thy mother, again, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You know, going into something else. But even he said that, honor thy father and thy mother. So that's basically what he was doing, was being subject to them is by fulfilling the law of honoring thy father and thy mother. Okay? So now let's get into it. Let's take it down to, matter of fact, let's get into Luke 3, because you know a lot of people like to touch this, and you know what I'm saying, there should be no reason why, as was supposed, is there in Luke 3:23. But even if it was, he's the son of the Most High, really. Okay, because you should know that, you know, those that, you know, are heavy in this truth. But you know, just to you Christians and you Catholics, whatever, you should know that he is the son of the Most High, not the Most High himself, but his son. And you know, that's another thing I'm gonna talk about, is that false trinity. But you know, being, as was supposed, the son of Joseph, because he's the son of the Most High, not because it's a virgin birth. And the thing is, this is not even the real genealogy, because the real one is in Matthew, because we already know that from the line of David down to Solomon. Solomon was the one that was going to be in that line to bring forth in the genealogy of Christ, not Nathan. And then you see Eli is the son. He's his basically his father-in-law, because we see that Jacob is Joseph's father. So okay, so that, I mean, I don't know why people would go here and try to and try to use this as a way to say, as was supposed, meaning that okay, Joseph couldn't be the father. But we just saw in verse in chapter 2, 49 and 50 and 51, that he was called the father, and he was, you know, he was surprised that Yahushua was saying that I'm about my father's business, not knowing who, you know what I'm saying. So it was evident. So let's touch into Matthew now. Let's get into Matthew. Cause this is where I'm gonna really get it, and I don't want to continue to go, because I know brothers been, you know, a lot of brothers, respects to you brothers, you know, Barakatah, Baha Shemi Awashah. Like, it's just crazy that a lot of brothers already touched this virgin birth, but you know, we still got to continue to edify and you know, and just cut these false doctrines. But let's get it. Matthew 1. Let's get it. Okay. So now we see that in the genealogy we have 5 women, including Mary. So Tamar, Rechab, Ruth, Bathsheba, and then Mary, showing you that women had to be involved in these men coming out, and you know what I'm saying, for the line to get to Christ, and Mary was just a part of that line. So that's just, you just can't get around that. And I'm not gonna read the whole genealogy, but if you want to take your time and read, you'll see that there's 5 women in there, proving that, you know, everything that was happening was through the seed of man, through sex. So, not through virgin births. Okay, so, yeah, I'm going to hit you.